Three of these sharks are so strange, people rarely believe they exist. Watch until the end and comment the three sharks that shocked you the most.
The basking shark is one of the largest sharks in the ocean. Yet what makes it remarkable is not speed or aggression, but the calm and deliberate way it survives in the open sea. Across temperate oceans around the world, this giant shark drifts slowly through surface waters, often appearing almost motionless to anyone watching from a distance, as if it is simply allowing the currents to guide its path. But beneath that peaceful movement lies an incredibly efficient survival system. As it swims, the basking shark opens its enormous mouth wide, letting seawater flow through specialized gill structures that trap plankton, tiny fish, and drifting microscopic organisms. What makes this shark even more fascinating is that it does not need to chase prey. Instead of hunting with bursts of speed, it survives by following ocean currents, where food naturally gathers in massive concentrations. Its long, heavy body and towering dorsal fin make it easy to recognize, especially when the fin cuts through the surface like a dark shadow moving across the sea. Despite its immense size, the basking shark rarely creates the feeling of a dangerous predator. Its entire lifestyle is built around slow movement, energy conservation, and steady migration, rather than violent pursuit. Because of this, the basking shark represents an important truth about life in the ocean. Survival does not always belong to the fastest or most powerful hunter, but often to the species that adapts most efficiently to its environment. It travels seasonally between feeding grounds, adjusting its route according to water temperature and plankton blooms. Its existence is quiet, patient, and enduring, a survival strategy based not on domination, but on balance and persistence.
Oceanic white-tip shark. Far from coastlines and coral reefs, the oceanic white-tip shark rules a world that feels endless and empty. In the open ocean, where food can be scattered across enormous distances, survival depends less on speed and more on endurance. The oceanic white-tip moves through these deep blue waters with calm confidence, gliding steadily as if it has mastered the rhythm of the sea itself. Its long, rounded fins are one of its most recognizable features, allowing it to travel efficiently for long periods without wasting energy. The bright white tips along its fins stand out sharply against the dark ocean around it, making the shark instantly recognizable, even in the vastness of open water. Unlike reef sharks that navigate through coral structures and narrow spaces, the oceanic white-tip lives in an environment with almost no boundaries at all, only endless water stretching in every direction. Because prey is unpredictable in the open ocean, this shark has evolved into an opportunistic hunter. It does not constantly rush or chase with explosive speed. Instead, it patrols patiently, conserving energy while remaining alert to any opportunity that appears. Whether it encounters schools of fish, injured animals, or floating food sources carried by currents, the oceanic white-tip reacts quickly and efficiently when the moment arrives. Its movements are steady and deliberate rather than aggressive. Everything about this shark is designed for persistence, strong endurance, efficient movement, and constant awareness of its surroundings. In the open sea, survival is not about controlling one territory, but about adapting to a world that is always changing. The oceanic white-tip shark represents the harsh reality of life far from shore. In a place where resources are uncertain and insulation is constant, patience becomes just as important as power. Rather than relying on brute force alone,
Zebra shark. The zebra shark lives a very different life from many fast-moving predators of the ocean. In the warm, shallow waters of tropical reefs, it spends much of the daytime resting quietly along the seafloor, barely moving as sunlight filters through the water above. Unlike aggressive hunting sharks that patrol constantly, the zebra shark survives through patience, camouflage, and careful energy conservation. One of the most fascinating things about this shark is how dramatically its appearance changes over time. When young, its body is covered in dark stripes that resemble a zebra pattern, giving the species its name. But as it matures, those stripes slowly disappear and transform into a pattern of dark spots spread across a pale body, making the adult shark look almost like an entirely different species. Its long, flexible body allows it to glide smoothly between coral formations, rocky crevices, and sandy ocean floors with remarkable precision. During the night, the zebra shark becomes more active, searching the reef for small fish, crustaceans, shellfish, and hidden prey buried beneath the sand. Rather than relying on speed or violent attacks, it uses suction feeding, pulling prey directly into its mouth with controlled and efficient movements. The zebra shark reflects a quieter side of ocean survival. Its world is not built around domination or intimidation, but around adaptation to the complex structure of coral reef ecosystems. Every movement is calm, deliberate, and perfectly suited for life among the reefs, where patience and precision are often more valuable than raw power.
Wobbegong shark. The wobbegong shark is a master of disguise, a predator so perfectly adapted to its environment that it often disappears into the reef itself. Resting on the ocean floor, its flattened body blends almost seamlessly with rocks, coral, and patches of sand, making it difficult to detect even when you are only a short distance away. Its patterned skin breaks up its outline, turning it into a living part of the seafloor rather than a shark moving through it. Around its mouth are small fringe-like appendages that make its head look even more irregular and textured, helping it vanish into the background. This is not a shark that depends on chasing prey through open water. Instead, it survives by staying still for long periods, waiting with extraordinary patience until an unsuspecting animal passes close enough to strike. When that moment comes, the wobbegong attacks with sudden speed and precision, turning stillness into a weapon. Its hunting style is a perfect example of energy-efficient predation. Rather than wasting power on constant movement, it saves every bit of strength for the exact moment it is needed. In the complex environment of coral reefs and rocky seabeds, camouflage is not just helpful, it is survival itself. The wobbegong shark shows that in the ocean, success does not always belong to the fastest swimmer. Sometimes it belongs to the one that can remain invisible the longest.
Frilled shark. The frilled shark is one of the most ancient-looking sharks still alive in the ocean today, and everything about its body gives the impression of a creature from a much older world. Living in the deep sea where sunlight never reaches, it moves through darkness with a slow, eel-like motion that feels almost prehistoric. Its long, flexible body, unusual shape, and frilled gill slits make it look unlike most sharks people imagine. Because it lives so deep underwater, the frilled shark exists in an environment where food is scarce and every movement must be carefully controlled. It does not waste energy chasing prey endlessly. Instead, it glides slowly through the deep, waiting for the right opportunity. When it encounters squid or other soft-bodied animals, it can suddenly lunge forward with surprising speed, using its sharp, needle-like teeth to grip prey before it escapes. Its hunting style is simple but highly effective. Conserve energy, stay patient, and strike only when the moment is right. In a world where survival depends on efficiency, the frilled shark has remained almost unchanged for millions of years, proving that ancient designs can still work perfectly in the deep ocean. The Greenland shark. The Greenland shark lives in some of the coldest and darkest waters on Earth, moving through the Arctic and North Atlantic with a pace so slow it almost seems timeless. In this frozen environment, speed would only waste energy, so the shark survives by conserving every bit of strength it has. Its large, heavy body is built for endurance rather than pursuit, allowing it to exist in waters where very few predators could thrive. One of the most remarkable things about the Greenland shark is its extreme lifespan. It is believed to live for centuries, making it one of the longest living vertebrates on the planet. Its world is quiet, cold, and difficult to survive in, so it relies on a patient and efficient way of life. It feeds opportunistically on fish, carrion, and whatever food it can find, adapting to the scarcity of its environment rather than fighting against it. Even its limited vision does not stop it from surviving. In the darkness of deep, cold water, it depends on other senses to navigate and find food. The Greenland shark represents a different kind of power in the ocean. Not fast, fast, not aggressive, but incredibly resilient. It survives not by dominating its environment, but by enduring it.
Megamouth shark. The megamouth shark is one of the rarest and least understood sharks in the ocean, and that mystery is part of what makes it so fascinating. Living deep below the surface, it is seen so rarely that every sighting feels like a glimpse into a hidden world. Unlike sharks built for speed or power, the megamouth survives through patience and a very specific feeding strategy that allows it to live in the open ocean without relying on constant movement. Like the basking shark and whale shark, the megamouth shark is a filter feeder. It opens its huge mouth to take in water and trap plankton and other tiny organisms drifting through the sea. This means its survival depends not on chasing prey, but on following the changing flow of food carried by ocean currents. Its body is softer and less rigid than that of faster sharks, reflecting a lifestyle that does not need explosive speed or heavy force. What makes the megamouth shark especially unusual is its vertical movement pattern. It stays deeper during the day and rises at night to feed, moving through the water column in a quiet, almost invisible rhythm. Because it is so rarely observed, much of its life remains a mystery. But what is clear is that it has adapted to survive on an efficient and carefully balanced feeding system. The megamouth shark shows that even giant sharks can live by depending on the smallest organisms in the ocean.
Angel shark. The angel shark lives in a way that seems almost invisible to the eye. Resting on the ocean floor, its flattened body blends into sand and sediment so completely that it can disappear into the background even when it is lying in plain sight. Only its eyes remain visible, quietly watching everything that moves above it. Unlike sharks that chase prey through open water, the angel shark relies on stillness. It waits motionless for long periods, using patience as its main hunting tool. When a fish or other small animal comes close enough, it launches upward with sudden force, turning its hidden position into a fast ambush. This makes its hunting style very different from the image many people have of sharks as constant swimmers and active hunters. Its shape also makes it stand apart from most other sharks. It looks closer to a ray in both form and behavior, with a body adapted for life pressed against the seafloor rather than moving through open water. This design is perfect for coastal environments with sandy or muddy bottoms, where camouflage can mean the difference between success and failure. The angel shark shows that survival in the ocean is not always about power or speed. Sometimes the strongest advantage is the ability to remain hidden until the exact right moment.
Leopard shark. The leopard shark brings a different kind of energy to the underwater world. Instead of living in the deep ocean or hiding among dark reefs, it prefers shallow coastal waters where conditions constantly change. Bays, estuaries, and sandy shorelines become its home, creating an environment filled with shifting temperatures, moving tides, and abundant sources of food. Unlike many sharks that spend their lives alone, the leopard shark often moves in groups, creating a more social lifestyle than people might expect from a predator. Its appearance makes it instantly recognizable. Dark spots and saddle-like markings stretch across its body, creating patterns that resemble a leopard's coat. These markings are more than decoration. They help break up the shark's outline against the ocean floor, giving it natural camouflage while moving through shallow water. Its movements are smooth and controlled, never rushed or wasteful. Rather than relying on explosive attacks, the leopard shark feeds through steady searching behavior. Small fish, crustaceans, and bottom-dwelling invertebrates make up much of its diet. It constantly patrols coastal environments with calm precision, adapting to conditions that can change from one day to the next. The leopard shark represents balance and adaptability. In waters where visibility, temperature, and conditions are always shifting, survival depends on flexibility. Instead of overpowering the environment, it moves with it. Blacktip reef shark. The blacktip reef shark is one of the most active and agile hunters found in tropical reef ecosystems. In clear, shallow waters, it moves through coral formations with speed and precision,
navigating complex environments that would challenge many larger predators. Unlike sharks that rely on open spaces, the blacktip reef shark thrives among tight coral passages and crowded reef structures. Its name comes from the dark black markings on the tips of its fins, a feature that makes it easy to recognize as it glides through bright tropical water. With a streamlined body and fast directional control, it can make quick turns and sudden movements while pursuing prey through narrow spaces. Every movement appears calculated, efficient, and highly responsive. Small fish and reef creatures make up most of its diet. Rather than slowly waiting for opportunities, the blacktip reef shark actively patrols reef edges and lagoons where prey is abundant. Short bursts of speed allow it to react quickly whenever an opportunity appears. The blacktip reef shark plays an important role in maintaining the balance of reef ecosystems. Its presence helps regulate populations of smaller marine species and contributes to the health of coral communities. It represents a style of survival built on movement, awareness, and precision, a perfect hunter designed for one of the ocean's most complex environments.